Alright, well, this is the first episode of the Doki Doki Literature Club gameplay. My guest here, Adrian. How's it going, Adrian?
Pretty good.
We're gonna try out this game. It's not new, but it's a pretty good game out there. I've heard it has like those scary, depressive moods and all that, and I'm all about being scary and depressive.
I'm
So,
down to see.
let's do a new game. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school, that question mark, together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ha! I overslept again.
Really quick.
Yeah?
I put my thing to push the phone, so I have background noise.
Oh, okay. That's great. Uh, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Gian. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me, after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. That's not me, honestly. I would just be really mean. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Gian, have you decided on a club to join yet?
Yeah, yeah.
A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs.
Just like the anime club.
Just like you, Adrian. Oh man, I haven't been looking either. Hey, that's
Feminism
not
club.
true. Yeah, ACTA fucking feminism club. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. I mean, I think we kind of do that sometimes. We always
I would
just,
have
agree.
like a video or something.
Mm, dang. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Dang, Adrian, that sounds like us. You know, I
Hey,
like my good.
I have straight A's, so
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Dang. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Interesting. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Do you know what NEET means or NEET?
it's like inside all day, like being shit.
Oh,
Just like us.
you trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right, all right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises
Go on,
though.
I'm a BRB for a second.
All right. Um, will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I don't know, man. Maybe it's because you're friends with her? Like, more than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. That's messed up. I, I guess seeing her worried so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Dang, that's pretty blunt. It's almost like every school day. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Dang. Of course. Anime. Games and anime, dude. They take over all our lives. It doesn't matter who you are, but there's always that one thing that just like takes you over. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the class while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
Snacks, snacks.
amazing. We're gonna need a lot of snacks. Probably gonna be here for a while.
By the way, I'll read that sleepy, by the way.
What'd you say?
I'll read whenever you want me to.
Sure. Uh,
Specifically, I want to read on sleepy.
okay. No what? Well, that you could come to my club. Ooh, Sayori. Yeah, there is no way I'm going to your club. Eh? Meanie. Dang.
It's like,
Sayori. Huh?
eh?
Eh? Like that? Eh?
I can do it for you.
You can do it for me. Oh, wow. Okay. So, wait, hold up. Let me make this go a little faster. Sayori is Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Dang, that's messed up. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That kind of reminds me of the time when we were in Roblox, and I only made you like second in command or like vice president just because you're my friend. That kind of reminds me of that. But anyways, that said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Damn. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. It's like when Johnny bought us like those tickets to join that competition, even though we didn't even agree on it like 100%.
How much you want, bet I can make a no space for everyone in this game.
Hmm.
So a good screenshot of it. Over. And do the no no's after.
Oh yeah, that's actually
Bro,
quite easy.
I
Anyways,
can imagine it now.
I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll buy it for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus, actually, this kind of looks like Ekta, the hallway, except no benches. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly, okay, uh, Follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
uh, what if Joel could do this one? Oh, I got it. Ah, Gian! What a nice
It
surprise!
does not sound like that. She sings it in later on in the game.
Oh
It
no.
does not sound like that.
What does she sound like then?
Like,
Way lower?
lower, yeah, but not like freaking like.
Okay. Uh, that was way. Huh, Gian, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Now I just made her sound like a hipster.
Yeah.
All words escape me in this situation. Well, me too. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Uh-huh.
That's true.
What are you looking at? If you want to see something, say it.
Sorry? Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Dude, his thoughts are so sassy. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Uh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see
Second best
you.
girl.
Oh yeah, no, I forgot about the voice. It's great to see you again, Gian.
Okay, you look. I'm this nice downstairs.
Alright. Monica smiles sweetly. We do we do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Dang. I feel like this guy is a cuck. I think he might just end up joining the club just because there's just hot anime girls here. That's a huge assumption, but like, it's probably 100% true. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Oh yeah, no. That just proves that he's a cook right there, dude. That's 100% cuck material, dude. 100%. That's just, ooh. Basically, completely out of my league. Well, I mean, I have a feeling that she's probably older than the guy in this like story, but I'm not really sure yet. But if she is, then probably out of your league. Cause like when people are older than you, like you know, I've noticed this like when they don't have class with you, so you can't really flirt with them or whatever. I was just saying like basically he thinks that she's out of her league, and if she was older than him, probably yeah, because it would be really hard to like get in a relationship with an older girl. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Gian. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Wow, I think there's cupcakes.
Oh, you did? Just for this occasion, huh?
She gave me one.
Well, it's your line, my dude.
Hey, I made them. I'll give them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Hey, are you ready? Ta-da!
You whoa! Natsu- Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. That's actually pretty impressive. I wish I could see it though. So cute! I had... Oh, no, no, no. There we go. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. You know, have that like soft voice.
Yeah. Well, you know, just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. Yeah?
The fucking fang, I love it.
Natsuki's fan.
That part?
That's right.
Dude, that is cute.
Yep.
That is kawaii.
I want this one.
It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth open. Well, full and probably open, and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Have you seen like the like a video on how like the best way to prepare it, where like you cut like the middle and then you like start making it into like a sandwich like that? That's probably might be one of the best ways to eat it, so that you don't get icing on yourself. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thinking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Yeah, Adrian. Oh, bro. Natsuki has a crush. Natsuki has a crush on us. It's confirmed. It just got confirmed right there. That anime logic.
Yeah, Shadow's now playing girlfriend.
PDF Shadow. A. I thought you technically did. Sorry said.
Well, maybe. But not for, you.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic exactly and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
Would you rather lay down in the sun and read a book? Stay inside.
and,
Play video
wa-
games?
and watch excellent TV, an excellent TV show. I mean, like, that's a hard choice, but you see, like, you know, I don't go outside and read a book. It's too hot.
When she says that part, I'm gonna put the video part of that part in there.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Sounds interesting. Good editing. I guess? Don't let... Oh. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you.
I have to freaking pull out her voice.
What's this? I'm just making it soft. I mean, maybe I shouldn't do a voice for any of these guys. Well, girls, you know. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, okay. So, what made you consider the literature club? Um, oh, yeah, I see that. I'm not gonna listen to that right now.
That's hilarious.
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun, happy, and exciting for everyone. Hopefully happy.
Real exciting.
Monica, I'm surprised. Wait, you surprised? How come you decided to start your own club? Oh, okay. You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Ah ha ha. Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd rather I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if that encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great reader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. This guy is sassy. Then again, that's me apparently. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Hint, 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 nudge, nudge, Adrian. Hint, hint, uh, wink, wink. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Um, Interesting. You have to work hard. I mean, I don't know if a lot of people in school would like that, to be honest. It's almost like the gay slash straight club in ECTA, but like not as like intense. Imagine you have to work hard
Doki
to.
Doki Literature Club. Come in, just hear the music start playing.
Yeah, you make a club like that. Everyone's like, okay, I like it. You like the references. You have you have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees.
Best girl on the left.
Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Gian, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
Hmm.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can be deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Um, anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Okay, alright. Calm down.
Go for it.
Okay. I read a horror book once. That's actually true. I only read like one. I
It was
desperately,
called The Despair of Gino.
obviously, dude. It was called the Death Realm of Gia. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. That's actually kind of true,
I just think
you
I'm
know.
repeating myself when I'm talking.
At least it's not like, triple. Like, you watch those top 10 scary moments or something, compilations or something like that, and it really does change the way you think about the world, you know? You get really scared and you're like, what the heck?
As you said that, I looked at it. Oh wait. Oh, I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Oh, I just.
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. That's right. That's right. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
I like. What? Who gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called
Don't say it out loud.
and
Keep
give
that
that
back.
oh
She's not.
rip. Fine, fine. You're
Okay, you want me to read it?
no. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
and puts her hands on her shoulders.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sexual abuse. I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Eh? Well, I did sometimes. What do you care?
Oh no. That face.
Tsundere. She's a tsundere.
Oh no. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? If that was actually me, I would be roasting her.
No.
Okay, what the fuck? Natsuki averts her eyes. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Dang, that expression. I guess it's the same for Yuri. That was what I was thinking too. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I've had an idea, everyone. Question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Gian? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and dude, everyone just look. They look like they want to kill me. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Dude, they look all sad. All four girls. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Gion! you all... I am defenseless against these girls. Yes, because... What the heck? Oh, man. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Dude, this guy's a cuck. That is cuck material right there. 100%. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Dude, they just like, their posture used to be like, dang, I just lost someone in my life. Now they're like, hey yo, he's back. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meet on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Gian, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
I want to rape all of you.
That's literally on the paper, and they're like, what the heck? Yeah. Dang. Can I really impress this class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Okay.
On my chair. While roll.
What the heck? Getting too excited, huh? Meanwhile, the girls continue chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. I want to help them clean up. Hey Gian, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. I kind of like Sayori. I kind of like all of them.
I mean, Sayori and Yuri and Suki and Monica.
Well, will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Okay, dude, this guy's a cuck. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh, so I think this actually
Sweet.
dictates.
Looks fucking cute. It's down there.
Damn, she looks annoyed.
I like her.
Okay, so here. Okay, calm down there. So basically, we kind of know. I gotta admit, this guy gives more detail about who Sayori is, and we met Sayori more. So I think some of this stuff is gonna be more like her, you know. So
Well,
let's see. What word do we start off first? Wraith,
color.
sing, color, unending. Hopeless. We just started with hopeless. Graveyard. Yeah.
Ribbon.
Which one? Ribbon?
Yeah. Oh damn, dubstep.
Ribbon. Oh, dude, yeah, dubstep's coming in.
Bunny, happiness, heart.
Ribbon. Ribbon.
Kitty. That's you.
Ribbon.
Ribbon.
Ribbon bunny.
Yeah.
Ribbon bunny. Massacre. Ribbon bunny. Love. Cute or silly could work. Ribbon bunny love what?
Cute. Cause you know it. Oh, 420. 420. Lazy.
Wait, which one? Rain cloud?
No, 420. On the top.
Oh yeah. The heck? Silly cute. Cute. What was it? No, it was like ribbon what? Ribbon bunny loves
Ribbon bunny loves cute.
extreme.
Uh,
Huh.
cute or silly?
Cute or silly? I think I'll go for silly. Ribbon bunny loves silly lipstick.
Pure.
Pure. Doki Doki. Pure Doki Doki. Pure landscape.
Oh, Inferno. Inferno. She's got
Inferno. Doki Doki. I think we got doing on them. So rainbow. No, it was like
ribbon.
ribbon bunny loves silly.
Silly.
What would we just pick?
Silly.
Doki Doki.
Doki
Skirt.
doki.
Party.
Sure, maybe.
Skirt? For real?
Puppy. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. I remember. Oh, Jesus.
Sunset? Doki Doki
Well,
Party.
I think Doki Doki is like cute. Let me see. Doki Doki.
Yeah, like search it up. So far we've been targeting
Sound of a heartbeat at a quickened pace.
dang.
So like,
Uh.
when you kill a chasing.
Well, that means loves Doki Doki Party. I think that could work. Swimsuit, music, hair, party, and then after, let's say we'll make a new sentence now. So like, ribbon bunny loves silly Doki Doki Party, and then now we're gonna be like,
Swimsuit.
swimsuit. You wanna do it on them?
Sure.
Swimsuit. Whistle. Explode. Swimsuit explode.
Tragedy.
Swimsuit strategy. Contamination. Kawaii. No, we gotta do them on them.
Yeah, kawaii. Swimsuit. Tragedy. Kawaii.
Anime.
Yes.
Uh,
Anime melody.
melody, incongruent, nibble.
Nibble.
Actually, let's go for disaster. Swimsuit? What the heck, disaster? Kawaii anime disaster.
Kawaii anime melody disaster.
Uh,
Oh, I
we're
thought
gonna do
it
here.
said fuckle. I thought it said fuckle.
Uh, special. Oh, embrace?
Yeah,
Oh,
embrace or special.
embrace, misery, anxiety, disown, embrace, disown.
Together. We can't go dark.
Oh, okay. But we went for disaster already.
Disaster.
No, what was it?
Embrace
So
together.
together, uh,
Sweet.
sweet, ocean.
Shit.
Yeah, ocean. Death. Death.
Pleasure.
Pleasure. Oh, she likes pleasure. Summer.
Valentine maybe?
Valentine.
Valentine or something.
Sticky.
Sticky. Oh,
Fun. Ocean fun. Then
climax.
Climax.
Oh, Jesus. Strawberry.
Strawberry. Okay.
Okay.
Hi again, Jiyeon. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. It's like she wanted us to run away. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I will at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jiyeon. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, well, shit.
Come on. He deserves a slack. I know you told me you didn't want to join any clubs this year. And Master too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh! 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 Ooh! Natsuki finds herself stuck between seeing Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Jiyeon always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. That's kind of true. He helps me with busy work without me even asking.
That's fine.
Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Oh. You two are really good friends, aren't you?
You're trying to fit in.
I might be a little jealous. How come you and Jiyeon can become good friends too?
Quote-unquote good friends.
I guess she doesn't like friends. It's like Sayori. As usually, as usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into.
You're gonna be like, motherfucking pictures.
Oh no. I mean, she's kind of like really like, what is it, playful. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Well, wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy.
Or does I
Uh-huh.
feel like they're way too far apart.
I think they are a little bit too far apart.
That's strange.
It does. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Damn. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. That's messed up.
That is really messed up.
It'll make me happy no matter what. It is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Okay, excuse me. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. She just like suddenly becomes more shy than ever again. But that face looking over there, it, this is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she think I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you! I'll definitely read this. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Maybe not nudge right now because I don't know you as much. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in in a book. I was about to say in a ditch. What the heck? Buried in a book. What the heck? I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, I guess that was a cut or something. It looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. There we go. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Okay, so you want to do this and you want to do that. But the main reason why you want to do that is because you want to hit up with these girls. But then again, you don't want to do what the girls are doing. So you don't have anything related with them. So how are you going to hit them up if you're not related with them? Uh,
The wolf spider paradox.
just use common sense, and leave right now. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all. I kinda can tell. Wait, what? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Huh. Finger licking good! That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever,